Steven Ogg, the guy who plays Negan's brutal right-hand man Simon on The Walking Dead, is a classic that guy. You know you've seen him in something, somewhere, but you can't just quite put your finger on it. So where exactly have you seen that beautiful mustache before? Here's why Simon from The Walking Dead looks so familiar. Mail Order Bride. Ogg's official screen debut came in a cameo in the 1999 rom-com flop Giving It Up, and he followed that with a guest appearance on an episode of Law & Order in 2000. But his first major role came in the 2003 mob comedy Mail Order Bride, which featured Danny Aiello and Sopranos alum Vincent Pastor alongside Ogg in a movie the New York Times called a strained, incoherent farce.
Find the broad.
Broad?
Yeah. Abroad.
Abroad?
Hey, everyone has to start somewhere. Grand Theft Auto 5. After more than a decade toiling away in bit roles and bad films like Mail Order Bride, Ogg finally got his big break in 2013 by switching mediums. He wound up being cast to do voice work and motion capture for the hit video game Grand Theft Auto 5. Ogg played the fan-favorite bank-robbing meth chef Trevor Phillips, one of the game's 3 main characters, and he was pretty gratified that fans seemed to love the result of his work. He told BuzzFeed, "I have been so thrilled that the GTA fans have responded so positively to the performance. They have enjoyed his impulsive, psychopathic nature, but have reveled in his humor."
Hey there, Wade.
Did you meet Deborah?
Ooh, interesting lady.
I should probably go say hi.
I wouldn't.
Seems that Ogg doesn't keep his unique brand of insanity restricted to games though.
I want to do something else, move on to the next thing. Probably zombies.
Unforgettable. CBS cop drama Unforgettable, which followed the daily exploits of a detective with photographic memory, managed to get cancelled 3 times. But not before Ogg popped up as a sleazy receptionist, Larry Yablonsky, in the episode Day of the Jackie. Wearing an open shirt over a string vest and sporting a wild mess of greasy hair, this is the first time the Canadian actor showcased the kind of unkempt crazy that Walking Dead fans would later love to hate. Person of interest. Ogg made another cameo on a CBS procedural when he popped up as an angry barfly in a Season 3 episode of Person of Interest. Luckily for Ogg's character, the authorities happen to already be in the bar because the sailor he's fighting has been tagged as a potential victim of an upcoming crime. So Ogg managed to get off without too bad a beatdown. Broad City. Ogg made a memorable guest appearance in Comedy Central's Broad City in 2014. After stars Alana Glazer and Abby Jacobson managed to get locked out of their apartment, they call for a locksmith and receive a lot more than they bargained for when Ogg shows up.
Yolanda.
Yolanda. So where is it you sleep?
What?
Which apartment's yours?
Even though the guest appearance lasted just a couple minutes, Ogg told the Calgary Herald that he still gets recognized at airports for the role of creepy locksmith. Murdoch Mysteries. Based on the series of novels by British-Canadian author Maureen Jennings, Murdoch Mysteries explores crimes in 20th century Ontario through the eyes of Detective William Murdoch. Ogg turned up on the show in Season 8 episode Glory Days, trimming down his handlebar to a respectable shortness to play Bat Masterson, a legendary frontier lawman who's tracked infamous bandits Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid to Toronto. Despite being a proud Canadian, Ogg played Masterson as a brash American unimpressed by law enforcement north of the border, something he told Dork Shelf he played up on purpose to prove a point. So many people come up to me and say, "There is no difference between Canadians and Americans." Well, I disagree.
Where are your guns?
We don't carry guns. North of the border, we rely on our wits.
Oh, that lot of good your wits just did us.
Better Call Saul. Another of AMC's shows that Ogg has worked on, Better Call Saul has evolved from a Breaking Bad spin-off into a show more than capable of standing on its own 2 feet. Star Bob Odenkirk is the linchpin of the prequel's success, but he's given ample help by the show's supporting cast. In particular, Jonathan Banks, who plays ex-cop Mike. And in a memorable scene from Season 1, Ogg got to be on the receiving end of a short and painful life lesson from Mike. Man, that's a tough way to make a living. The Escort. Dark indie romance The Escort is a story of 2 sex addicts brought together by a mutually beneficial arrangement. A down-and-out journalist in need of a good story and a Stanford-educated prostitute in need of protection from her clients. One of those clients? Yup, it's Ogg. This time around, the Oggster actually backs down before getting punched, smacked or beaten. Who says an old Ogg can't learn new tricks? Westworld. We saw a lot of Steven Ogg in Westworld. Not a lot in terms of screen time, but a lot of Ogg himself, as the actor shot scenes naked for HBO's hit sci-fi series, about robotic hosts programmed to entertain guests in an Old West theme amusement park. His character, Rebus, is one such host, a villainous cowboy who plays a major part in a narrative involving fellow host Dolores Abernathy. Old Spice ads. In 2016, Ogg began portraying the so-called king of products Bob Giovanni in an advertising campaign for the hardest working collection range, a new series of deodorant from retro men's groomer Old Spice. The company devised a tongue-in-cheek plan to go back to the days when it offered a money-back guarantee if Old Spice wasn't up for the job, resurrecting its 1-800-PROVE-IT hotline and launching some hilariously bad parody ads starring Ogg.
So men can focus on other, more important things.
Thanks for watching. Click the looper icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.